Welcome back to The Four. Hot Ones, hosted by Sean Evans, has become one of the hottest shows around. Evans puts stars to the test with fiery wings and even hotter questions. The show is not only celebrating its 30th season, there's also a new spin-off series premiering next week on Netflix. In a rare experience, Vladimir Duthiers got to turn the tables on Evans, putting him in the interview hot seat at the popular smoked wing spot Northern Belle in Brooklyn.
Yep, that's me, eating a bunch of incredibly hot wings.
Yes.
You might be asking yourself, why? Well, before we turn up the heat, let's rewind to before Sean Evans became the ultimate wingman. Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
You didn't initially say to yourself,
Be a chicken wing talk show host.
exactly. What was your original plan?
You know, honestly, I never dreamed as big as I live now, to be honest with you.
Good evening, I'm Sean Evans.
I went to the University of Illinois to be a broadcast journalism major, and the way that I dreamed, I was like, wow, wouldn't that be so cool? I get my degree, and then I get an internship at, a drive time morning radio show where sports fans are calling in, and maybe I could produce one of those morning shows. That's where my head was at, where that was the mama I made it kind of hill that I was trying to climb. And obviously, things zigged and zagged along the way to, end up where I am right now, eating scorching hot chicken wings with famous celebrities.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast,
Since its debut in 2015, Hot Ones has become a pop culture phenomenon.
Pretty hot.
It's now in its 30th season,
You should have asked me all the cute questions up top.
with more than 400 episodes and nearly 16 million subscribers.
Textbook. Perfect.
So is there an actor that you really like, that you really would like to see on the show, but you haven't either because they haven't said yes or because schedules haven't worked out?
Tom Cruise. I cannot imagine he's ever heard of the show or seen the show, but if he had, maybe he would connect with it, and we would supercharge the wings. Again, another blank canvas for him to paint on.
All right, Gordon.
Some of the most memorable moments so far,
Episode 8.
trying to protect Winona Ryder from the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien bringing in medical backup.
Yeah, that's not good. That's dead either.
And Shaquille O'Neal becoming a picture-perfect meme.
Kansas.
I know you probably don't see yourself as a celebrity because you're a humble guy, but you are one. Have you considered that?
I don't take it that seriously, or it's not like a drug that I need or an itch that I need scratched. I really love just doing the thing that I do. I love walking a mile in someone else's shoes. I like studying the person, doing a little armchair psychology, and then just start the process over and over and over again.
After all my story research, it was time to see if I could handle the heat.
Let's eat some wings, right?
Well, you did the smart thing first. I saw you popping antacid before we started.
I did. And I also have Gaviscon in addition to the milk ready to go.
Yeah, you're fully prepared.
Okay.
We're starting at the most mild of sauces.
Okay. This is already pretty spicy. Okay. I'm hanging in there so far.
Spicy food is like cardio. If you do it every day, it gets a little bit easier. I'll do a Hot Ones episode and then go to the gym right afterwards.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's where the rubber hits the road. But after watching those episodes, now this is the Hot Ones experience right here. You're gonna be forever changed.
Okay, you can ask me something, but I don't think I can talk. What's next?
So, this is the last dab.
Okay.
We call
No,
it
this is the last dab?
This is the last dab. But let's look on the bright side, okay?
There is a bright side?
This is it. This is it.
Why are you pouring it onto the plate?
So it's tradition to put a little on the last one.
Covered wars. I'm getting lightheaded. Wait a second, hold on.
Exactly. This is what happens.
Should people over a certain age not eat these wings? Because maybe I qualify for that. Do I qualify for that?
I think we've already gone way past that intersection. Be careful around the eyes. It's going to build. The worst is not over.
The worst is not over?
But
What?
there are no more bites. Remember how the last one built?
Yes.
This one's gonna build. But you've made it to the top of Mount Scoville. You are at the peak.
Can I take a sip?
Yes, enjoy the view, baby. Enjoy the view, Vlad.
My heart hurts. It's like I feel it in my heart. I feel it in this portion of my body. Like something's going down. I don't know what. We'll find out. Thank you, my friend. This
Thank
was
you
awesome.
so much. I
That was so
appreciate
great.
it. You could say I conquered the hot ones.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And no one can take that away from you. The suffering will not be in vain, I promise.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that's an interesting concept for a talk show, but obviously it's like, how do you focus when your mouth is burning, your body is burning, but it works.
point.
It works.
It brings out emotion, Shannon.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I mean, hey, I'm saying it works. You know, he has a recipe for success.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Figured it out. Oh, yes, love the pun.